Hey guys, Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa runs. Today we are back with our Iceland qualification part 2. I don't think we really need a part 2 because if you saw part 1, you'll know how bad Iceland have been. But if we just double check the table again quickly, look at that. We are still within touching distance despite being not very brilliant in qualifying. So what we need to do in this match, in this first match, is to try and beat Holland and obviously just go on a mental winning streak hopefully and see if we can claw our way back into those positions. And you know the drill, it's on legendary difficulty. Like, how many times do I have to show that? Big result needed here. We were unlucky away from home against Holland. We almost had them, but our shot selection wasn't brilliant and we weren't clinical enough, and then Holland snatched it towards the end of the match. It was really unlucky. Dirk Kuyt is such an annoying player to go against on this game because he always gets headed goals against me. In behind, good Johnson, okay. You see potential here. Here comes Helgeson. He's off the post, of course, man. Of course. Good Johnson. And he's tackled just as I was about to shoot, and it goes out for a goal kick. Like, the computer always gets these stingy tackles off of me. It's so frustrating. To good Johnson. Oh, slow tackled away. Being a bit adventurous, I am in attacking mode. I've got to go all out in this match. Half time, 0-0. Iceland improving, maybe? Probably not. I know I sound really skeptical right now, but honestly, like, we haven't had that many shots, and the shots we did have, well, obviously crashed off the bar. So, yeah, I don't know about this Iceland squad. The main thing about this Iceland squad is that when they're jostling up against players, they don't tackle properly. They just run alongside of them all the time. It's just like, what are you guys actually playing at? Wow, really? Like, and there's no card for that? You literally wiped them out from behind. No card. Oh, what a ball by good Johnson. Into the middle. Helgeson. And, oh, I thought he scored. Come on, Iceland. Alright, well, that was terrible. That was really terrible. Thanks for that. Both headers missed, and Holland get lucky again. That was their first shot of the game. How embarrassing for Iceland to go out like this. Here come Holland again. They shoot. Another deflection. That is qualification firmly over for Iceland. They have been pretty dire in this whole qualification campaign. How on earth can we even expect like anything from this team? There's just nothing here. There's been only a few goals, and those goals have come against Luxembourg. Luxembourg. Nobody else, Luxembourg. And even Luxembourg gave me a good battle. It's sad. It's honestly sad. Go on, off the post, and yeah, that's how this game's been, isn't it? Just off the post, time and time again. One of my worst qualifying runs. I've had runs with teams in the past, such as Moldova and Aruba and Vietnam, and I've managed to be successful in those runs. But Iceland, no. How have they been so dire? Yeah, no, it's 100% over. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, mathematically, it's pretty much impossible for Iceland to do anything in this run. Well, potentially anyway. How many games are left? 4. So, 3 points would be 10. Another 3 points, 13. Another 3 points, 16. And another 3 points, 19. Our points possibility is 19 if we win all our games. Will that happen though? Absolutely not. Next match is against Bulgaria at home, and we're just playing for pride. Like, let's just get a good points tally. It's already over. Iceland haven't been good. Let's just get over that fact now and just start playing some decent football, or at least try to play some decent football. Through ball, good Johnson, slide tackled from behind, and that's going to be another red card. These teams do not want Iceland to score. Iceland have the potential to score, but they just can't do it because they're stopping themselves from scoring and because teams keep sliding me out from behind like this, and then they go into 10-men mode where they're just like, yep, we're going to sit back and defend for the whole game. And it's just like, thanks. Half time, 0-0. Iceland just still don't look good. Here comes Radulov. He scores. Oh my god, man. Oh my good god. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing in front of my own eyes right now. I play this game every day, pretty much. And I do runs, as you guys know who watch the runs consistently anyway. And this team has to be one of the worst I've played with. It has to be. It's up there with... It's past Latvia, and that run was dire, but that was just a normal run, not like a qualifying run or anything like that. But this one takes the cake, I think. I'm trying to keep my cool, I really am, but it's hard. It's really hard to try and keep level-headed when I'm playing as badly as I am and Iceland aren't doing anything to help me out in this situation that I find myself in. I mean, we're already eliminated, but the fact that we're constantly losing games as Iceland, I thought we had a chance. I honestly did. Chance for Iceland, perhaps? Crossed in, not headed. Headed down to you. Crossed in. Good Johnson doesn't make the header, and it's cleared for a corner. Oh, this is just not good, man. We're at home. We're losing to Bulgaria. Nothing offered on this squad whatsoever. Yeah, no, it's over. Bulgaria are going to take this one. And another poor performance from Iceland. Look, they can't even fight. There's no fight in this team. It's poor. 100% poor. This is the worst qualifying run I have ever done. And I'm only going to put it on YouTube because there is some form of entertainment value from listening to me lose my head over losing games with Iceland.
Hotel.
No, I hate Iceland!
So
I hate Iceland!
Well, Iceland versus Portugal, we're at home, and yeah. But, like, is there anything much to say about this team? No, really isn't, is there? Because we've been really poor in this one. I'm surprised Denmark are still behind us. I'm really surprised that they're having a worse campaign than Iceland. Like, I understand Luxembourg, they're the minnow, but I didn't think that Denmark would be struggling. The main problem with this Iceland squad is they can't defend, for one, and they can't jostle with any kind of team on the ball. Look at this defending. That is shambolic, by the way. It really is. Really terrible defending. Through ball. Look at this. Watch this. Look. All the defence pushed up. Nobody's really trying to jostle. They're just running alongside of them. Just, you know, not really doing much. I am basically Iceland's worst manager in history. Well, that's probably a bit of a stretch. They've probably had terrible results in qualifying runs in the past, but in terms of my own universe and this whole whatever you want to call it, it's been dire. Half time, 1-0 down against Portugal. What do you expect? Honestly, what do you guys expect? Either Johnson and hits the side netting. He has been very unimpressive in this whole qualifying campaign. 4-star player anyway. I don't know how good he was in 2010. Maybe he was coming to the end of his career. I don't know. But in this one, I haven't seen anything from him. Go for the shot. Oh, okay. Well, we tested Portugal. That's one bright spark in a really dark qualifying campaign for Iceland. Header, and that's a goal. Yeah, that happened way too quickly. Hugo Almeida scores to make it 2-0. There's nothing I can do at this point. I am so far down in the mud that we may as well just be pigs and roll around in the mud and just embrace the mud. Yeah, I don't even care anymore. Just slide them out. Penalty to Portugal. Don't even care. Just do whatever you need to do because I've lost my head now and I've really am so tired of Iceland right now. Really, really tired of them. Just do what you need to do. No passion, no fight, no desire, no tackling, no shooting, no creativity in the midfield. And we still got 2 games to play. Well, you know me, I always try to keep to my promises, and most of this squad is coming off. All of them, in fact, are coming off. I hope I got the right players in the right positions, because at this point it doesn't even matter. Like, these players on the bench here have better form than these guys playing on the actual team. So we may as well just try and see if they would actually do anything. Right, I gutted out the entire team and just put on reserves for the last 2 games. There is literally no point in using the squad that we have, well, what we had before, because, well, they're just not good enough, are they? They're just not good enough. So give the reserves a run in the last 2 qualifying games and see if they can do anything. So we're away from home against Portugal, and can this new Iceland team do anything to rescue their sort of campaign in terms of actually trying to get a decent win? I mean, I'll be proud of the reserves if they can do anything against Portugal here, but we are so far down the table it doesn't even matter at this point. Morales, Liedson, he crosses it in, it's headed, and straight away we concede. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Samau scores, and, well, if you don't laugh, you'll cry, honestly. Through ball here, Gunnarsson, can he score? He poked it, but I don't know what's going on with this team, dude. Like, how did we not score that? Through ball down here, and it's a goal to Portugal, that's 2-0. And Liedson makes it 2. So Iceland are losing 2-0 in the 14th minute. Half time, 2-0 down. I expect it to be 4 or 5-0 by the end of this game. I honestly do. But I'm so defeated right now that I'm just numb to the idea of losing now. Go for the strike, and that was decent. A decent move from Iceland. A very rare instance for them in this qualifying campaign. Crossed in by Portugal, and this is going to be game over when I start going forward. Unfortunately, yet again, Iceland have offered nothing in front of goal, nothing defensively either. They are just so bad right now, and I've just accepted it. I've really accepted it right now. It's just been one of those runs where the computer and your own squad and myself as well have just pressed into the ground. Can we finish on a high note, please? Please, Iceland? Like, for the fans back at home, for the people watching this video, can we please end on a high note? Will we get handed another loss in this one? We have been so poor. There's still a chance to finish above Denmark if we beat them here, though. In the first match, they weren't brilliant, but obviously we're playing reserves right now because I've just lost all hope. So, yeah, do your worst, Denmark. And already it almost went straight in. Like, you just couldn't make this up, could you? He's kind of in behind. No, never wanted to score in that one, did you? My shot selection has been poor. I've been really bad in this qualifying. Like, I am just as much to blame as Iceland. I just don't get on well with Iceland. It's just, that's me being honest. I just feel like they're just not a decent team. No matter how many times I've tweaked the formation, tweaked the system, it just hasn't worked for me. Oh, just look at that. You have to laugh, don't you? Like, if you're the Icelandic manager at this point, you have to laugh. It's crossed in, it's headed, and just wide from Denmark. Through ball here. Come on, Helgeson, you can score, right? We haven't scored in so long, and we finally scored just before half-time. And Helgeson, the bright spark in this team, even though he's only got like 5 or 6 goals or something, Iceland had taken the lead with their reserves against Denmark, and that's something to go out on if we can hold on to this. Please end it on a high, then I won't be so harsh on you, Iceland. I mean, it's still one of the worst qualifying runs I've done. You haven't escaped that title, but yeah. Into the middle, And we scored again. Nice one. Okay, well, where did the reserves come from? And Gunnarsson has scored to make it 2-0. At least that's something. I mean, you have to give me credit for that. But, I mean, well, can we play Denmark every day? if we did, then maybe I would have qualified by now. Crossed in. Headed by Denmark, and that's gone in. And they've scored to make it 2-1 now. And, well, I hope that Denmark don't come back, but it wouldn't surprise me. It honestly wouldn't. Well, Iceland won at the very last game. So that is a positive to take away from this really bad qualifying campaign from yours truly, and Iceland as well. It was a bit of both, to be honest. I wasn't playing my best, and Iceland certainly didn't help that. In terms of my qualifying campaigns, that has to be one of my worst performances with a 3-star team. Remember, Iceland are 3 stars. They have a star player in Good Johnson, who I'm fairly sure didn't even score a goal in that entire campaign. Helgeson was the one that was scoring, and he isn't even a star player. And then we had some like average players on the squad that weren't really turning up to these games. We were struggling against sides like Luxembourg as well, for the most part anyway. Against the bigger sides, we just fell away. Against the bang average sides like Bulgaria, we just got blown away. Denmark was good. Like, that was a plus point that we got a draw and a win. But yeah, no, this one has to go down as one of my worst ones ever. So Holland won in the final against Portugal. So that's quite random that both of those teams from my group actually reached the final, and Holland smashing Portugal in the final there. Very, very poor run, but I hope it was entertaining in the fact that you guys saw me actually play badly, like super badly for once. And if you did somehow enjoy this run, then give it a like and subscribe. Will we be doing Iceland in the future again, like a rerun? Not right now. I really don't want to touch Iceland right now. But maybe in the distant future we can do Iceland again, just a basic run to try and get some form of redemption. But anyway, this has been Toboloco. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.